We've all had that nightmare. You pass through a solid wall and suddenly, you're trapped in an endless liminal hell of yellow wallpaper and buzzing fluorescent lights. No way out. But can a viral internet creepypasta actually work as a 2-hour movie? Another brilliant creator makes the massive leap to the silver screen, turning the backrooms into a global viral phenomenon with this brand new feature film. And honestly, it's a claustrophobic, chaotic ride. But does it actually deliver the scares, or does it feel like a stretched-out short video that bit off way more than it could chew? We need to talk about it. For the uninitiated, Backrooms is the story of a retail store owner who accidentally slips through reality into this malignant, endless dimension. And let's give credit where it's due, the tone is spot on. It perfectly captures that unsettling, dreamlike architecture where nothing makes sense, but you know something is hunting you. It feels less like a fantasy world and more like a tumor of reality, growing things like random doors and objects that have absolutely no function. But here is where the movie takes a massive turn. There is a specific filmmaking style used here that completely changes the intensity of the movie, and it's something most modern horror movies completely ruin. Want to guess what it is? It's the found footage element. Well, technically created footage since it takes place in the 1990s in real time. Look, we can all agree the found footage genre is pretty played out. But in Backrooms, it is easily the most intense, heart-pounding part of the entire film. The way the camera swings, snaps back, and suddenly a hallway looks slightly different. Pure claustrophobic gold. However, when the camera isn't in that mock camcorder mode, the pacing starts to melt away. It goes from a brilliant slow burn to just feeling slow. The actors are incredibly reliable and working overtime, but the script doesn't always love them back. There's one heavy scene meant for deep character unpacking, but the dialogue lands so cartoonishly that the audience was actually chuckling. But shockingly, the director might actually have a hidden genius for comedy. There are moments in the first half that are genuinely, intentionally hilarious. But that brings us to the biggest issue of the film. A flaw so jarring in the final 30 minutes that it almost derails the entire experience. This movie is 1 hour and 45 minutes long. It should have been a tight 90 minutes. Why? Because the entire final act feels like an afterthought tacked onto a completely different character. Ironically, she is the one on the movie poster, but we only get a few brief flashbacks to understand her. It just feels off. Look, if you already love internet lore and creepypasta, Backrooms gives you a solid, highly effective claustrophobic time. It proves the director has a bright future, even if this big screen transition has its flaws. But now I want to hear from you. If you've seen Backrooms, did that ending twist work for you, or did it feel completely tacked on? Drop your theories in the comments below. And if you haven't seen it, what is the absolute most claustrophobic horror movie that has ever scared the hell out of you? Let's argue in the comments. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon for scene breakdowns and honest reviews. See you in the next frame.